See, this is the problem that I've had with this whole thing for a very long time. You got these, like on YouTube, right? At first, it was just a bunch of people making like cat videos. You know, the shit was harmless. You know, they just posted whatever. And then you could only post it, what was it, like 10 minutes? And then it started to get like 15. And then it was like, you know, now people posting like 24-hour streams and shit. It's like, and then on top of that, you have a lot of unstable people making YouTube videos. I mean, these people are very unstable. You got people just chasing like clout, and they'll do anything for it. On top of that, that shit is crazy. It's just, number one is wild. Two, it's like they always have to keep chasing the thing, and you will do anything to basically chase it, which is a problem. And you will just keep going to like do more extremes just to get the thing, right? And you got, like I said, a lot of unstable people on this shit. Like, there's literally a chick somewhere. I know her name. I'm gonna be upfront. I know the bitch's name. I just don't want to say it. But the chick is sitting up there, like, on some real shit, eating nothing but butter. And she got hospitalized eating butter. Like, who the fuck does that? Like, see, this is what I'm saying. You are so like unhinged that you're eating butter. Like, what the fuck is the purpose of that shit? Like, who literally sits there and just be like, yo, I'ma eat butter all day and get hospitalized doing it? Like, it just, like, I'm just like, wow, this shit is crazy. And then here's another crazy thing about this whole butter eating shit. Like, you would literally have people like basically paying her to do it. Like, it is so crazy. Like, you got these, like, not only these YouTubers are unhinged, but then the people donating to them is unhinged too. Like, why the fuck are you donating to somebody like this? Like it's like, the problem with a lot of things in this world is like you hear this, you hear it all the time. You hear this all the time, talking about like things are soulless. You know, it's just a whole bunch of stuff, right? The reason why that is because you have, like, how can I say this? Like, people are getting less for more. Like, you paying money for something. Like, I watched this video about these people buying a house from this building company, but, you know, it's got mold all in the house, blah, blah, blah. It's like you're paying a lot and you're not getting enough out of it. There's no bang for the buck anymore. Everything is about greed. Everything is about ciphering money and shit. And so you literally got this, like, you got people paying money to see people, like, basically do the dumbest shit. I mean, there's no talent involved. None. And you're sitting up there giving people money for, like, some chick to straight up eat butter. Or like, you subscribe to somebody doing this shit. Like I'm telling you, the shit is crazy. Why the fuck, like, on some real shit, why the fuck are you eating butter, bro? Like, that is some crazy ass shit. That is crazy. I mean, to the point you get hospitalized. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't like something that much to go to the hospital for it. Like, that is just that is insane. It is just insane for you to be like watching somebody do this shit. And then all these people, like what's this dude's name? Snickers or whatever the fuck his name is. He is like, I'm a Muslim. And I do all this shit, but I hang with a whole bunch of racist people. Like, what the fuck is this? Or like what did Snickers say? He was like, my favorite dude is Malcolm X, but one of his friends that he hangs out with is a neo-Nazi, or the dude made a Hitler song. Like, why the fuck are you hanging out with this dude? Like, your ideology doesn't match. And you got people like watching people like this shit. And going back to homegirl eating butter. Like, she got a lifestyle, like a life-size like statue of Laura Croft, right? Like, I get, like, you may like a character. I get that, right? I get it. But then on the other hand, like, where do you get, how you get a stick of butter commission? Like, did you have that commission? Or did you like the butter so much that you scoured the four corners of the earth to find a lifestyle stick of butter? I'm like, this bitch is eating straight butter, bro. Like, what? Like, yo, who the fuck does that shit? Like, why is the bitch eating butter, bro? Like, that's you know what, on some real, like, I'm not trying to roast people. Like, everybody got challenges and shit. Like, you know, like, I'm not laughing at people with mental health. Like, I'm struggling right now. I'm struggling right now, even though I'm laughing at the shit because I'm talking about homegirl eating butter. But, like, I'm struggling with some shit right now, right? But that's like some crazy shit. Like, something traumatic must have happened to her if the bitch is eating raw butter. And then to the point where you get hospitalized, like, eating it. Like who the fuck is doing that? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is my point. Like, it's just a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of unhinged people on social media. And people is like basically buying into the delusion or making them like, you know what I mean? Like this is the thing to do. Like, incentivizing the whole thing about homegirl eating butter. Like, that is some crazy shit. It is wild. And then you got these people donating to motherfuckers. And that's like, you're not providing nothing useful to nobody. Like, okay, like on the 12th, I finally got approved to sell my bottles on this website. That is a service for people to buy these bottles. It's on Superhive. It used to be called Blender Marketplace. And you know, people could buy these bottles. Like, if you want to have these bottles in your, like, whatever the fuck you want to, like, in your game or movie or whatever thing, you could buy these bottles. You know, they're like potion bottles. Like, if you got, like, some magic shit going on, you could buy these bottles, right? But that is something that I'm providing for, like, whoever needs it. It's not like, let me be a clown and get paid doing it. Or, like, let me say something like incendiary. Like, let me say the most craziest unhinged shit. And then people will just, you know, people will like it or buy into it. Like, why should you get paid doing that shit. Like on some real shit. Like why the fuck should you get paid? Just so people can hear your take about some like fucked up shit about, like you just demonizing a whole group of people. Like it's crazy. And it's crazy that y'all sitting up there doing that shit. And it was just like, I saw this one chick. She makes $9,000 off of like, what is it? Like Discord, like the Discord server. And here's the problem about all this shit, right? Like, okay, this person makes $9,000 off of Discord, but then they was asking people to donate to take their animal to the vet. Like basically making you flip the bill for their responsibility. Like it's like you make off, this is just off of this one thing. Like you make $9,000 something and you can't afford to take care of your shit, your own responsibilities. It's like, what are you, like, I'm not trying to pocket watch or nothing, but it's kind of like, okay, what are you doing when you spend it? Like rent isn't that damn high. Like you don't even live in like in a real big city, and it's not even like the most expensive state. And it's like you gotta be begging people for money to take care of your responsibility. I'm like, see, this is kind of the point I'm saying. And then people are just gladly doing it. Like that is some wild shit. Like what are you getting out of that? Like as a person watching this shit, what are you getting out of that? That's some crazy shit. That's just like, I don't even know. And it's like even if this reached people, like, you know what, he's right, I'm gonna unsubscribe or I'm gonna leave, right? But there's gonna be a lot of people that's not really gonna do that. And just say if they forgot that they subscribed to her or whatever the case is, she's getting money anyway. Like her subscribers may have left, you know, but people may have forgotten they subscribed to her. Like we'll say like 5 years later, they stopped watching her, but they forgot their bank account is tied to it or whatever the case is. They're basically still giving them money. And it's just like, all because she said something that you agreed with this one time. And so you just felt like giving her some shit. Like I said, the shit like this is crazy. Like I said, to me is wild. And it was just like homegirl. Like I'm gonna be harping on this shit because this is not the first time I heard of this chick eating butter. But like, come on, bro. Like that shit is crazy. You see what I'm saying? Then it's like the bitch done got married. Like how do you live with a person like that? You see what, like, how could you live with a person? Like say if you go on a date with her and you be like, you know, I ordered the steak and lobster or whatever. And you know what she did. And it's like, okay, what are you gonna order? And she be like, I just want butter. Like how she gonna tell the waiter, like, I just want, how you gonna square that off, bro? Like you just want butter, and you know, like the person like taking the order's gonna be looking like this bitch is crazy. Like like you just want to eat raw butter. You don't want no fish. You don't want like a steak or nothing. You just want butter. See, this is what I'm saying. And then there's like this dude is making this video about these YouTubers. You ain't know, like all these YouTubers that people watch like back in 2015, 16 or whatever. It's like they just gone. Like it's like they was here. I guarantee you a lot of people wouldn't even remember like the people that people used to watch back in the day. I guarantee you Y'all motherfuckers don't even remember their names now. Because they're irrelevant and they left. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you watching people getting drunk, peeing all over the goddamn place. You watching another dude who was talking about like reading is gay. Like, what is that, bro? Like, see, it is like, he like, I just catch bombs, and I just walk around and just catch bombs, and it's like everything is a psyop, and yeah, and like, why are you scared of a bomb? Like, yeah, you're a pussy if you're scared of a bomb. Like, motherfuckers, bombs kill people, bro. Bombs blow up motherfuckers, and you gonna sit up there and say you a pussy for leaving? Like, people got lives to live, and you sit up there trying to, like, basically shame people out of this shit. And that's another thing. You got people always... See, this is what I'm saying. It's like there's an... Remember, there was an angel and devil, your conscience, your two conscience. Like, yeah, I know this is wrong, so I'm gonna stop. And then the devil be like, yeah, nah, don't listen to that motherfucker, because do this shit. Cause you'll be a legend and all this shit. Now it's like you got a third conscience, which is the internet and people in your head, and you got this unhinged dude that's really not about that life, saying that like, I'm so indestructible, I could catch bombs. I'm like, bro, you see what I'm saying? And then you would literally have some dumbasses like believing this shit. Like, yeah, he could actually do it. Or like, let's give him money to see if he could do it. And it's like, dude, are you fucking serious? Like, you giving him money. Like, okay, you giving him money to see if he could catch a bomb. But if there's no bomb that drops, you just gave him money for nothing. And then what happened to all those people in his university? Like, did they graduate? did they get? Are they successful? Did they get a diploma? Like, what was the purpose of his university? And he sat up there and scammed y'all dumb motherfuckers. He sat up there and scammed y'all dumb motherfuckers. This whole shit is a scam. This whole YouTube shit is a scam. I just feel like if you're not teaching nobody nothing, you're not showing somebody like something useful that like I'm here to show you how to fix a lawnmower or something. It's like you basically shouldn't get paid. YouTube should pull the plug on your shit. You should like or just the case in point, it's like YouTube should stop paying you for this shit. YouTube should stop paying y'all motherfuckers for this shit. And let's see how many people are going to keep making content on YouTube, and I'm so sick and tired of hearing y'all motherfuckers say that word. Use a different word, bro. Use another adjective. Stop saying that shit. That shit sounds annoying. Memes and content. I'm so sick of hearing that shit. God damn. And then it's just like, if somebody got some shit to say, be like, well, you're on YouTube. It's like, okay, motherfucker. First of all, what I said, I'm talking about like I made something to benefit people if they got like a scene or whatever the case is. But yeah, I'm on YouTube. But I'm not trying to get money out of this shit. I'm looking for something totally different. See, I'm not like one of these grifters. Like, I'm not on this shit to get paid. Like I said, I'm looking for something totally different from what you think I'm trying to get this shit off of. I'm looking for something totally different. But all these people, all these unhinged losers, all these unhinged talentless losers sat up there and suckered y'all into making money. And then there's a racial component to this. To a certain degree, this was nothing but for white people to do nothing and get paid. This all what YouTube was basically about. Because if this was black people doing this shit, YouTube would not be paying people for this shit. Or if there was mostly black people on this shit, people would not be paying. Because, I mean, look at the shit with, there'll be like people like, and first, let me say this. Y'all motherfuckers are not influencers. Stop using that shit. You're not influencing anybody. Stop. You're not influencing people. Anyway, but you will have people making like you'll have a black person doing something and it'd be like, I got like 1 million subscribers and making $2, but then somebody white could have like 5 subscribers and make $1 million. And it's like, and you hear that a lot from a lot of like black, like people that make videos on YouTube or like whatever the case is. And it's like that's kind of the like that's just what it is. Like I said, it's like, like I said, I can't believe I was laughing at this shit yesterday. I was sitting up here laughing at this shit because it was like this dude that I watch, and he's kind of like, you know, he's not asking people for money either. But he was talking about this. He was talking about homegirl. But wait, before I even get on her though, here is another problem with all this shit. And this kind of goes back to what I was saying about like I would say like, I wouldn't say necessarily the chick that I was previously talking about, but it's like you got these like cards, what they call them, champagne socialists. Like, it's like, I hate capitalism, but give me money. Like, donate to my channel or donate to my Cash App, or like, I just take small dollar donations and shit. But I hate capitalism. I hate the system. But now I got like a $2 million mansion somewhere and an expensive sports car. But I hate capitalism though. What? Like you're the same dude. Because a long time ago, this same person was on a live stream with this person. I don't know who the fuck he is. I don't know who he is. But he gave the game away. He was like, he was saying something about, like, it was a dude that said something stupid. I'm not gonna repeat what he said. But the other guy was like, I'm only doing this so I could pay my bills. He gave the game away right then and there. And this was like 2018, maybe like something around that time. It was before 2020. And he basically gave the game away. That was the only reason why he's doing what he was doing. Is just to pay his bills. He's taking your money to pay his bills while he uses his money to do something else. And y'all sit up there just doing this shit and giving him money. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, the shit is crazy. And y'all just willingly doing it. But then be like, even though he wasn't the one that said this shit, but then he'll be the same one to be like, yeah, I hate the system of capitalism, but give me money. Or like, give me money to be like, so you can see videos before everybody else. What? Like, why do I want to see your shit before everybody else? Like, what's the point of that? Or the transcripts. Like, it's like they make up these little excuses to make you feel like disengagement. Because if it was kind of like, just give me money for no reason, then it would just seem like, what's the purpose? But if you give them like some incentive, then it feels like they're buying into something else. And it's just kind of like, okay, but what that's not worth the shit that they asking for. Like I said, and y'all sit up there just doing it. Like, that's some crazy shit. I'm just like I said, the whole thing is grimy. And it's just ridiculous. And then these motherfuckers are narcissistic. They sit up there and act like I'm this expert in something when they're really not. Like, what makes you an expert on politics just because you watch somebody else do something? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what makes you the arbiter of politics that we have to listen to you when we could see the same shit and read the same shit you do and do the same thing? And then be like, give me money. Like, okay, like I had a camera at one point, but the camera kept freezing. But it's like, I could afford my own microphone or my own camera. Why do I need your money to buy my equipment? See, and y'all sit up there and do that shit. Yo, and that was called e-begging. And y'all just sitting up there just giving the money. It's a code of personality, basically. I'm just like, wow. That's all I could say. That's all I can say is wow, because y'all sitting up there actually doing this shit. And they be like it was this one dude, right? He was like playing, I wouldn't say like, he played Final Fantasy VII, and he was talking about what's going to happen in Final Fantasy VII, but he never talked about it. Like, he never mentioned it. Like he's not getting his information from the people at Square Enix that's making Final Fantasy VII. He's going to like the Japanese Twitter account early before everybody else and making his video. Like, I could do the same shit if I wanted to. And then it's like, we're going to donate to him because he's doing this. Why? You could do the same thing. That's basically all he's doing. It's just he's just waking up early before everybody else. And just reading like their he's reading their like Twitter account and then just reporting on the shit. He's not getting no information that you don't already know or couldn't find out yourself. But then he's sitting up there acting like he was some dude. Like he was like, bitch, you don't know anybody. You don't know anybody up there. See, this is what I'm saying. Or this other dude that's like, you know, he talks about GTA all day. And he's been doing this shit for like ever. Like, he's not doing anything that you couldn't already know. Like when they dropped, when Rockstar dropped them like 70 something, 90 something pictures and they released that trailer, he knew exactly when everybody else knew. Like, he's not, he didn't do anything to be like, oh, he got the insider from Dan or Sam Hauser or like, you know what I mean? Like Ned Luke or like Franklin or Trevor said some shit to him low key. You get what I'm saying? Like, but it's like he's supposed to be like this inside and shit. I'm like, see, this is exactly my motherfucking point. This is my point. Like I said, if this was another demographic doing this shit, y'all wouldn't have been giving them no money for this, man. Like, I'm gonna just keep it real. Y'all wouldn't accept it. Like, YouTube wouldn't accepted this shit. YouTube would not accepted this shit. Nope. Like I said, it's and wow. And it's just like this one dude, like I'm watching this video. Like they talking about pranks and shit and doing the most like wildest shit for clout and all this other little goofy shit. Like I said, man, to me, this whole shit was a humongous scam. Everybody's grifting. Everybody's like the Spider-Man. I have to say it, but the Spider-Man meme. And everybody's pointing at each other. Oh, you a grifter. You a grifter. And it's just like the chick that's eating butter, right? Like, you see this a lot with a lot of people. Always talking about they Christians, but be the most hateful motherfuckers ever. Like, always, like, just saying the most craziest shit. Like, and that whole Christian shit, and like the other dude, what's his name, Snickers, talking to dude that could catch bombs. I could catch bombs. Like, you're not a Muslim. You're not a practicing Muslim. From what I seen, you was already eating ribs. So eating pork is out of the question. Like, the chick that's eating butter, you ain't no Christian. You not a practicing Christian. You're not doing nothing like Christ-like. Like, stop, bro. Like, y'all motherfuckers need to stop taking the Lord's name in vain. Whoever believes in God and shit, like, y'all need to stop taking the Lord's name in vain. It's just a whole bunch of crazy shit, and y'all motherfuckers are lying. Like, for real, bro. For real, dude. The fuck? Yo, for real, for real. I just can't get over the thing that I just can't get over I can't get over this. Like, homegirl is literally eating butter and got hospitalized. Like, I was sitting up there thinking, like, what would I eat like that to go to the hospital over? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting there, I've been thinking about this whole time, and I'm sitting up there like, now I like ranch dressing, like what's called the French dressing, or the honey mustard like dressing, but I wouldn't eat enough of that shit to go to the hospital. I wouldn't eat that much to go to the hospital, bro. You see what I'm saying? Or like her dude. It's like, say if he came home, like he was about to go somewhere, and was like, "Hey babe, what you want to eat?" And then he knows in his mind, like, watch her pick butter. See what I'm saying? Like, you know the bitch is gonna ask for some butter. You know what I'm saying? Or like if she asks you, like, babe, like, what do you want to eat? And you know you gonna be like, now why she gonna ask me that, knowing she got a big stick of butter on the plate? Like, is it like that? Did the video of her, she was sitting up there, she had a bowl of cubes of butter in that shit. Like, it had like no like shrimp, no like steak, nothing. It was just a cube of butter. It was cubes of butter in a bowl, and she was sitting up there eating this shit. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, dude, this is exactly my point. You got a bunch of unhinged people, and the thing. Okay, look, let me hold on for a second. You know the bitch is crazy. Like, okay, when people talk about, like, I believe in God, or, you know, I go to church, it's like, all right, that's cool. But then when you got a chick reading, like somebody like her, reading the Bible on stream, it's already kind of unsettling as is. Then she's talking about like you gotta eat butter for your salvation, some shit like that. Like, she's telling you about this Bible verse and talking about, like, you gotta follow Jesus because he died for your sins, and just kind of going on and on about the Bible. And it's even further crazy given your background, like you're not a pastor or a preacher, why are we taking like religious advice from you when you got hospitalized eating butter? Like, do you knowing the background of this woman is already out there. Like, you already look and sound crazy as is, and people, it's just a cult of personality. That's all this boils down to. It's even worse. It's worse than it's just anything anybody could have ever imagined. When you got a chick talking about the Bible and then she eating butter. I'm just like, wow. That's all I could say. That's all I could say. You got these people that sitting up there acting like they somebody and shit. Like you on some real shit. Like, you got a dude who don't wash his ass, and he be talking about like, well, I don't need to read. I don't need to do research because I know everything, because it's about pattern recognition and all this shit. And you living in this rat-infested house. You got blood all over the walls. You got dead rats all over the place. You got cockroaches crawling up your ass. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? And you are known for this shit. Like, that's the last thing I would want to be known for. Like, you are known to be living like a nasty ass. Like, I'm like, bro. You are known to being a nasty bitch. And I'm just like, nah, they need to do something about this, man. They need to pull the plug on this shit. That's all I could say. Cause it was just like that guy was talking about in a previous video. Like, he's arguing with this dude. Like, this was some years ago. He was arguing with this dude, like being mad at him, like, oh, like I'm this guy, and because he was talking about like cyberpunk and shit, and he was like, I'm a YouTuber and all this, whatever the fuck he was saying. So I had to jump in and basically be like, yo, all you doing is playing cyberpunk. Bitch, I could make cyberpunk. And then he was sitting up there arguing with me and shit like at first. And then we kind of had this back and forth until I guess he saw like my channel, because like I had some videos at the time. And then after a while, then he stopped because how could you argue this shit? Because you see me doing what I was doing. I think I was making weapons at the time. And it's like all you're doing is arguing about your opinion about cyberpunk. Like, you're not part of CD Projekt Red. You don't know anybody. You don't know Mike Pondsmith. You don't know anything. But you're acting like your opinion is fact. Like, when I play a video game, see, okay, before I did this, before I got into this shit, I was playing video games wondering like, okay, how do they do this? How they do that, right? Now, making this shit, it's a whole different perspective. Hell, I could even play Tetris better than I did before, because it's about shapes, geometric shapes, placing them in certain places and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it opened up a whole new avenue with me with doing this shit. So when I see a video game, I know what is what and how they did it. If anybody got my opinion on, like, not even an opinion really, but if they asked me how do they do this, I would tell you and there's multiple ways how they do it. It just wouldn't be off of this feeling. That's why I don't like these people that be always talking about DEI and wokeness in video games. It's like, bitch, that's the best you got. You ain't talking about nothing substantial about the video game. You just talking about who's straight and who's not. And all this fake masculinity shit. Like you are the Rat King and you a Sticks, bro. You are skin and bone. Acting like you masculine, bro. Stop. Y'all motherfuckers are not masculine. Just stop it, bro. Stop. And y'all sit up there whining about these games when this shit always existed before in the past on most of the stuff. And then not seeing these companies are trying to get different revenue streams out of people. They really, like, they care to a certain degree about, like, you know, certain communities and shit, but ultimately, like the higher ups, all they want is more money out of people. That's all. If there was an alien race that came down, and they was like, and it was enough of them, then you will start seeing alien games and putting aliens in the shit because they want that alien money. They really don't give a shit about the aliens. They don't care what planet they come from or nothing. It's like the aliens, they here, they got money to spend, let's cater to them. That's basically it. They don't give a fuck. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're making you think they care. And then sit up there and be like, the game devs at these certain places are activists. Putting their ideology into this shit. It's like, dude, if I had a team of animators and I said, make this character run up a wall and do a backflip. And I'm the higher ups. I'm the producer, the executive. I'm one of the top dudes. These team of animators could be Black Lives Matter. They could be all the LGBT shit. They have to make the character run up the wall and do a backflip. They have to do what the shit is telling them to do. So it doesn't matter what their ideology is. Like off the job, whatever. But in the company, they have to make this character run up a wall and do a backflip. They can't add no rainbow trail and with sparkles like trailing behind the character. They can't do that. If I said if I didn't tell them to do it, they can't just add that shit in there. So to sit up there and act like they're activists and they're making the game woke or DEI and all this other dumb bullshit is stupid, and y'all motherfuckers are listening to this shit. Like I'm basically making an engine block, right? This engine block is metal. You know, it's an engine. It's part of an engine. This like I don't know. How could you say this is a woke engine or this is a DEI engine? It's a big metal engine that's part of a side like a spaceship or something. It's not of Earth. It's just a big metal block with handles on all four corners. That's it. But let these motherfuckers tell you and sucker you into believing this shit. Like, oh, this is part of some like agenda or something or the message. Like, who the fuck sounds like that's what I'm talking about? Who the fuck sounds like that? And then when you hear him in his normal talking to people, he's not doing all this. Like I don't know why he's doing an engine block. Like, what the fuck? Who sounds like that, bro? Who does that? If this dude said that in his normal life, like, I'm going to the store, do you want something to eat? You would look at him like he was crazy. Like, who the fuck is this dude? Who is this? Where did he come from? And then he'll be, I don't know, what would he say? How can he defend that? How can he defend that? In a normal society, how can he defend that? Who the fuck is this dude? Like I said, it's just a bunch of unhinged, talentless nutsacks out there. it's just, I just, wow. I really don't even know how to even continue this shit. Like this shit. This shit is just wild. It is just wild. And y'all motherfuckers, y'all need to, if like I said, if they're not providing no service and you're just listening to somebody talk about their opinion, y'all need to stop giving them money on some real shit. Stop giving them money, bro. Like I said, if they're not providing you no service on how to do certain shit, then just don't do it, bro. Just don't. They don't deserve your money. That is some wild shit. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Like dude was like, I'm sitting up there looking at this shit, and it was like the homegirl is eating but got hospitalized. Like once you felt like, okay, here's a question. Not only that Laura Croft thing, like how did you commission the big stick of butter, or like did you find it somewhere at a thrift shop? Like, okay, but once you felt yourself getting sick, what do you think? Like, wait a minute, I gotta stop this shit. You know what I mean? The self-awareness was supposed to kick in and be like, yeah, like I don't feel so good. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, why are you eating this shit, bro? Like I said, something traumatic must have happened to her with butter. Because it was just like those old Maury Povich videos. And it'd be like, I don't know, Marianne is scared of cotton balls. And then it'd be a dude, like, he's like Cotton Man. And he like covered head to toe in cotton. And he comes out and she be running, Marianne, whatever her fucking name is. She running off the stage and crying and shit. Like, that's one of those things. It's like something traumatic must have happened to her. And if it was like something like real fucked up as a child, then I'm not trying to laugh at that. But it must be something dramatic. Like, you just don't up one day just wake up and be like, yo, I'm gonna just eat a whole bunch of butter. And then it's like, look, we've all tried, like, we use the butter knife, we cut the butter, like the little, like, sliver of the butter. And just probably just ate it, just ate raw butter, right? And just whatever. Like, you cooking, you making cookies or muffins or some shit. And you might just lick the butter off the butter knife. Whatever. But how many people lick the butter was like, yo, I'm gonna eat all this shit. See what I'm saying? Like, that is some next level craziness, right? That you just sit up there eating sticks of butter. Like, you eating sticks, and then you like it so much that you got a big life-size stick of this shit. Like, come on, man. Come on now, dog. Come on, man. Like, you got a life-size stick of butter in come, dude, bro. What is that? That's some psychological shit, dude. That is some psychological shit. Where you sitting up there. You sitting there eating butter, bro. And then be talking about, like, God. Like, that's already unhinged. That already looks crazy. When you sit up there doing that shit, like, nah. That's already crazy, bro. When you sit up there doing this shit. And then, like, all these clout chasers. Like, I was watching this one dude. and he was talking about like this clothing line, and everybody was like, you know, in the streets talking about like, oh, this coat was $3,000. This motherfucking, like, these shoes was like 50,000, and just all this shit. And it's like you going broke for clout. Like, if I had a kid and they was doing this shit, especially if I wasn't rich, like, we living, like, I'm like, I would just have to beat ass, man. I would just have to beat ass. I would just have to beat them. Like, you spending all this money for no reason. Like, I don't know what to say, man. I'm telling you, look. The kids ain't our future. We cooked as a society. And there's no going back. And everybody wants to know why everything is so soulless. Because like I said, everybody's trying to get money out of people. Nobody's giving anybody no products. And if they are giving you something, you getting less for what you paid for. Like a bag of chips is now just an ad in that bitch. And it's like people don't really know or have the, how can I say this? Like, they don't have the language of what is really going on. It's like, you know something is going on, but you really don't know what. And it's just like, that's just how it is. It's like you don't know what is going on. You just know something feels off. And this is part of the society. It's just, yeah, something is off. And it's just a bunch of greedy people lying to you about like, oh, I hate capitalism, but give me money. Or like, I'm gonna give you something, but then it's not what you think it is. You getting less for the shit. You know, people, like I said, they lying to you. They sit up there like, yeah, I hate this capitalism stuff, and we gotta eat the rich, but I'm rich. What is that? So basically, you want to get eaten in, and not in the sexual way either. You see what I'm saying? So what are we doing here? Like, how you gonna say eat the rich and you one of them? I guarantee you wouldn't want to go back to your previous lifestyle. And then even another thing with that whole shit. Like, these motherfuckers are not making it off of like their merit. These motherfuckers come from somebody. You rather got a rich uncle that had his own thing and you glommed off of him, or you was in the music industry somewhere. You know, you had like a failed music career, or you had a failed movie career, or like, you know what I mean? Like, you was some dude that had a book and you was on documentaries and you just grifted that into something. Like, you're basically like a EJI list celebrity. And then you just use YouTube as a platform to revitalize your career. It's not like you was some dude that started this shit from like the ground up. It's like a handful of people that's like that. Other than that, like there's just a lot of like, everybody's a grifter. You see what I'm saying? Like, you did like this one chick. Like, she's like Max the Mouse. Like, she did this. She worked at this publication. She knows this person. She did that. It's like, you 30 years old and you live like more lives than everybody else. that's way older than you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, where you doing? How you doing all this? See, this is like I said, that's my point. It's like they're not these people that just hustled and shit. Like, you had a leg up somewhere. You had rich parents. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to bring this up, but I don't like this dude was fucked up, but it was just like, what was his name? Elliot Rogers, right? And he did that like mass shooting. Why the fuck did he kill himself? I've been thinking about that because I've seen like other documentaries on this dude. And I'm sitting up there like, why did he kill himself? Well, like, why did he do what he did? When his father, I think, was a producer on the Hunger Games. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, he was well off. He could have just made a YouTube channel. And he could have just been roasting women like, fuck these bitches. They ain't giving me no ass. Fuck them. Fuck the Chads and all this other shit. And you would have had mad people like, yeah, I agree with that. Here's $20 for the super stick and keeping it real. And he's like, yeah, thanks Nutsack John 69. They're like, yeah. You see what I'm saying? Or like that he would be engaging with the chat. But it's just kind of like fake recognition, basically. Like, you have some mainstays on people's chat. I've looked at these dudes and in these like chat room, like not chats, but like in the chat. Like, yeah, like, thanks for the dono, Nutsack 69. And they'd be like, yeah, back to what I was talking about. And it was like you gave them money and they just brushed you off like, thanks. Thanks for making me rich. You see what I'm saying? It's not like they really care. You know what I mean? Like I said, unless you was with them from like their day ones. But other than that, it's just kind of like, yeah, thanks for giving me money. I be thinking about a whole bunch of shit. Like, why are there homeless people in the street? Like, if I was homeless, I'd just make a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? I just make a YouTube channel. And you just see the life of a bum. And I have my like new iPhone or a new Samsung, $600,000 phone. This is the life of a bum. Donate. I'm showing you real bum shit. I'm showing you the tent cities. I'm showing you motherfuckers using like hot plates. I'm seeing people at the soup kitchen. I'm showing you real bum shit. Donate. And then now I got a $2 million mansion in Beverly Hills somewhere. Or however much mansions go for in Beverly Hills. But I'm still in the street. I still wearing my bum clothes. You see what I'm saying? I got my shoes with the holes in them. I'm showing you the bum shit. But I you know, you giving me money. And they be asking like, are you still living in Tent City? I'm just going to conveniently not say that. I'm going to conveniently not tell you my living situation. But I give the aesthetics now. I was a bum at first. Or the unhoused, how y'all call them. But now I'm living next door to like Michael B. Jordan, but hey. You see what I'm saying? I'm still a bum, though. What? But people still giving me money. Like, I seriously thought about that. Like, why are they homeless? Like, even though I know why they're homeless people. But I'm just kind of like, especially if the bum, especially if it's a woman and she looked attractive, you will have mad dudes. They will be giving this bitch a whole house. They will build the bitch a house on some real shit. If she was homeless and she looked fine, she would not be homeless. She just won't be homeless. But like, you have an attractive homeless person, it will make it all the better. Like, why are you homeless? Oh, here's $100. Here's $500. Like, I can't give you no more than that in one lump sum. So I'm gonna donate another $500. Now you got $1,000. Like, hell, you could at least get you could stay in a good hotel for a couple days until you get back on your feet. Like, I don't even know why motherfuckers is homeless. You give somebody a phone. Somebody should almost do an experiment on this. Somebody should give a homeless person a phone and go around doing the bum life. And let's see where they'll be at in 3 months. And you know, set up a Cash App, set up some shit, and then watch this homeless person. He be rich. He be living next to, like, I don't know, LeBron James. He be living in Cupertino somewhere, and he'll be rich. And he literally grifted you out of money. And then, like, it's okay, it's cool that now this one dude, like, you didn't fix the homeless problem, but it's like, okay, it's cool that you helped this dude out. But then it's kind of like he's still grifting that he's still homeless. And you see him in pictures with, like, celebrities. He's at the Oscars and shit. And you sitting up there like, okay, bro, we should stop giving you money now because you made it. You know, just off of that. Like, okay, it's one thing if the dude, right, he had an idea. And now he's finally able to make this idea. Like, say if he had, like, I don't know. Like, he made something that everybody could use, like a product. Then it's like, okay, then you buy his product because it's useful to people. But why are you still giving him money for him not to be homeless when he's living in a mansion now? Like I said, it's cool if he got the product. Like, say if he got, like, scented candles. Like, it was like candles, because I'm looking at this candle. He had a candle, and it had this fragrant scent. Like, it smelled good. It lasts long. Like, okay, cool. That's one thing. But I'm not giving you money to keep you from not being homeless anymore. Like, I'll just buy your product for that. I'm not giving you Cash App donations for you not to be homeless when you rich now. But now you got people, like, you got people doing you just got people doing the craziest shit. And then the crazy thing is, this homeless dude be like, yeah, I don't like these certain communities and shit. Then he be like, oh, come on, man, we was rooting for you, and then now you doing some stupid culture war shit now. Like, come on, man. Like damn, we ended up supporting this asshole. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, see, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm just like, this whole thing about YouTube and all this grifting shit. Nah. Like I said, they suck at a lot of people, bro. And this is why things feel off. This is one of the reasons why things feel the way they feel. Cause it's just a lot of phoniness. It's just nothing that's really authentic anymore. But like I said, this is what it is. But anyway, this video is like an hour long, man. I just had to get all this off my chest. But anyway, I'm out.